Welcome to the 10-Minute Book Club. Today, we're discussing Mein Kampf by Adolf Hitler, a book that is both infamous and deeply disturbing in its content and historical impact. Mein Kampf was written in the 1920s while Hitler was in prison, following his failed coup attempt. It serves as a manifesto for his ideology, laying out the racist and authoritarian beliefs that would later shape Nazi Germany and lead to catastrophic consequences during World War II. This summary does not endorse or validate the ideas presented in Mein Kampf. Instead, it aims to provide historical context and highlight the dangerous ideologies within the text so we can learn from history and ensure it is not repeated. Section 1. Historical context. Adolf Hitler wrote Mein Kampf in 1924 during his imprisonment after the failed Beer Hall Putsch, an attempted coup to overthrow the Weimar Republic. The book is a combination of autobiography and political ideology, reflecting Hitler's personal experiences and his vision for Germany's future. At the time, Germany was reeling from World War I and the Treaty of Versailles, which imposed harsh reparations and economic hardship. This created fertile ground for extremist ideologies, and Hitler capitalized on these conditions to spread his nationalist and anti-Semitic rhetoric. Section 2. Key themes of the book. 1. Aryan supremacy and racism. A central theme of Mein Kampf is Hitler's belief in the superiority of the so-called Aryan race. He argues that all of history's progress is due to this race and that other groups, particularly Jews, are responsible for societal decay. 1. Hitler promotes dangerous racial hierarchies, portraying Jews as a threat to Germany's survival and blaming them for economic problems, the loss of World War I, and cultural decline. 2. He also expresses hostility toward other minority groups, such as Roma people and disabled individuals, laying the groundwork for the Nazi regime's genocidal policies. 2. Nationalism and expansionism. Hitler advocates for extreme nationalism, claiming that Germany needs Lebensraum, or living space, to thrive. He argues that Germany should expand eastward, particularly into Eastern Europe and Russia, to secure resources and territory for its people. 1. This idea of territorial expansion foreshadows the aggressive military campaigns that led to World War II. 3. Authoritarianism and anti-democracy. Hitler rejects democracy and promotes authoritarian rule. He sees democracy as weak and ineffective, arguing that Germany needs a single, strong leader, what he calls the Führerprinzip, leader principle. 1. This ideology became the foundation for the Nazi dictatorship, where Hitler consolidated absolute power and suppressed dissent. Section 3. Hitler's personal journey. The autobiographical sections of Mein Kampf provide insight into Hitler's early life and how he developed his radical beliefs. 1. He describes his experiences growing up in Austria, his time as a soldier in World War I, and his disillusionment with Germany's defeat. 2. He blames the Treaty of Versailles and the Weimar government for Germany's struggles, fostering a narrative of betrayal and victimhood. These personal anecdotes are used to build a sense of connection with readers, appealing to their frustrations and channeling them into his ideology. Section 4. The impact of Mein Kampf. When Mein Kampf was first published, it was not an immediate bestseller. However, as Hitler rose to power in the 1930s, the book gained widespread attention and became a tool for spreading Nazi propaganda. The ideas outlined in Mein Kampf served as a blueprint for Nazi policies, including 1. The Holocaust, which led to the systematic murder of 6 million Jews and millions of other victims. 2. The aggressive militarization of Germany and the invasion of neighboring countries, which sparked World War II. The book's legacy is one of destruction and atrocity, and it remains a stark reminder of the dangers of unchecked hate and authoritarianism. Section 5. The importance of critical reading. Understanding Mein Kampf is crucial for understanding the roots of one of history's darkest periods. However, it must be read critically, with an awareness of its manipulative language and hateful content. Historians and educators often study this book too. 1. Examine how propaganda can manipulate societies. 2. Understand the conditions that allowed extremism to rise. 3. Learn how to recognize and counter dangerous ideologies in the present day. Section 6. Key lessons from history. The enduring lesson of Mein Kampf is the importance of vigilance against hatred and extremism. By studying how these ideas took hold, we can work to prevent similar tragedies in the future. Here are some key takeaways. 1. The role of economic and political instability. Extremist ideologies often gain traction in times of crisis. 2. The power of propaganda. Hitler's ability to craft a compelling but false narrative highlights the dangers of unchecked misinformation. 3. The importance of tolerance and education. Promoting understanding and critical thinking is essential for building a more just and equitable society. Conclusion. Mein Kampf by Adolf Hitler is a disturbing text that provides insight into the mindset and ideology that led to one of history's greatest tragedies. While it is a document of hate, it is also a stark warning about the power of propaganda and the consequences of intolerance. Thank you for joining the 10-Minute Book Club. If you found this summary thought-provoking, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. How can we ensure that history like this never repeats itself? Let us know, and we'll see you next time.